Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Kynseed, episode number 38. So, welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, all you new subscribers, you make my day every single morning. I pull up my app while I'm having my tea and my breakfast, and it's like, oh my gosh, there are more of you. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and making my day. We'll do some housekeeping while I'm doing the morning chores, which is basically the same thing I do every day. First off, there is a secret word of the day, and sometime during this video, listen for it and use it in the comments down below in a sentence, so be creative for me. This is a retired slow play, and that means that I take my time. By the way, there's a sheep option today. There is a plan for my slow play. Slow playing just means I slow down and I enjoy the game, trying not to miss a lot of details that the min-maxers and the power gamers tend to miss as they are powering through and just trying to finish it. I don't do that. If it takes quite a few episodes to finish, I don't care. Am I in a hurry? Absolutely not. I'm not. But it does not mean I do not have a plan. For this playthrough, I'm going to play at least until I reach age 50, at which point then this character Rhiannon passes away and lives on in one of her heirs. So she'll have to choose an heir, and that person will take over all the skills, the everything, the farm, the skills, the money, the friendships, I hope. I really do hope. It's really interesting mechanism. I haven't seen it. Nobody that I've watched that does playthroughs has played that far yet. So we'll see. That's how far I plan to at least have it for this playthrough. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. There's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, like I said before, it makes my day to see that there's somebody else that's subscribed, and it's like, my gosh, that's awesome. And thanks those of you who have been here all along and watched my other series and watched this series. I really do appreciate you guys so much. And please like my videos if you like what I'm doing. Those two things do a number of things. They make my day, for one thing, and it also makes YouTube like me better, which means they show my content to more subscribers, and that keeps me going for a lot of reasons. I have a community tab on my main YouTube channel page, and that's where I'm going to be telling you any announcements. I might have pictures of my cats. I might have any, changes in my schedule or things upcoming, whatever the case may be, polls, all kinds of stuff. So go check that out when you get a chance. There's also an About tab, and that's my current schedule. That's where you'll find it. So it'll tell you what I'm currently playing and the upload days and times on that. Also, a lot of seniors have and want a part-time job to supplement their retirement income, which in a lot of cases is low. And in my case, this is my part-time gig. This is what I'm doing. So if you want to help out a retired senior gamer, I have a Patreon account at the time of this video. It's the only thing that I have. And so if you can help, great. If you can't, that's no problem. No big deal. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. And the most important thing is let's have some fun. All right, with housekeeping out of the way, I had come up to my fish shop, and there was someone there who I did not know who asked me to make an apple pie. And they're still in the shop, and they're not moving because time kind of stops when you're cooking like this. So I thought, okay, I can make I have the ingredients to make an apple pie. So, okay, I know how to do that. And in the general store, I can use there's a stove there, which... Why there's a stove in the general store, I don't know. I know old-fashioned general stores would have some, like wood-burning stoves and things in them. Really, really old ones long ago, way before people watching parents were born, probably before, maybe when your grandparents were around, maybe your great-grandparents, I don't know. But they did have stoves and things, so that's how I'm kind of justifying that there is a stove in my general store. I don't know how else to figure it out in my head role-playing wise. So you're trying to get the green bar, and we got the green bar 3 times, people. All right, whoever this is we're making a pie for should really be happy with us. Apple pie, look at that, Stamina, Gossa, Anti-Sick. And how much? 5 stars, yes. So maybe one of our heirs is going to be a baker. I don't know. So we're going to give this pie Okay, there you go, Finn crust. And we learned to make apple bread because of that. So the task was completed and we can make apple bread. So again, this is someone from a different haven. And they start coming into your shop as your reputation goes up. And so I'm guessing that that's probably what that was about. Don't know, don't care. If I could do a quest for someone and get reputation points, sure. And friendship points too. Okay, we know Ichabod's birthday, which really doesn't matter because we're best friends with him. Hello, Wanderer. You're kind of in my way. These Wanderers, I mean, they don't have names. I don't know who they are. Something about Ash Brown. Ash Brown has returned home. Gosh. Boy, is he ever... I don't know the time... I really thought Tir na Nog would be a lot further away and take longer, but he's taken a lot longer in Woolmarsh when I'm sending him off. So that's really weird. I really hope that with the update that I'm going to talk about this time, I mentioned it last time and I forgot to talk about it, that they edit that, they change that. So when you send your spouses off, they're not gone for, all day. That just seems crazy to me. And you see me avoided that chicken missing one. I hate those chicken missing tasks. So the update. By the time you're watching this, it may have already happened. I don't know. But at the time of this update, they do not have a date for a major update to this game. And the developers have said you do not have to start over again, but you might want to because there's new things that are at the beginning of the game. I thought, well, okay. So what I will do, and I don't know when this, again, we don't have a date yet. They're hinting about it. And it's in, I guess the update has been completed, but it's in final testing stages. So who knows? It might not be for months from the time of this video. So I don't know yet. But if, in fact, it is advantageous to start over for more than just the beginning opening sequence, which they are changing, I guess, what I'll do is I will play through and maybe even record some of it and play through same character, same spouse, maybe the same children names, depends on what mixture of male and females that we get, and get back to where I am in this game, in this particular save file, and then go on from there. If there's something that it would be bad for you to miss, then I will tell you about it. So I'll make sure that you are up to date on it as I am. Again, we don't know yet. We're still getting hints from the developers, and I guess they have a Twitter account or something that they're doing tweets on it, and then it's on the Discord channel. They duplicate it for those of us who refuse to get a Twitter account. Okay, I have one, but I don't use it. So, so I'm trying to keep up on that, and the last I heard, they still didn't have a date. But they were showing some pretty awesome updates to the game. It's like, okay, that's pretty cool. So again, I'll just play, if that happens, I'll just play it at this point, and then we'll go on from there with the same looking character, if I can. That's my plan. So we'll see. It's exciting. To me, it's exciting that this game is continuing to be updated. It's like Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is 7 years old, and I think it was a year and a half ago, they did a major update. It added new characters. It added new landmass, new quests, all kinds of things. I was shocked that it was a 1.5. I'm thinking that should be a 2. I don't know how they decide what's a 2.0 and what's a 1.5. I was shocked at the amount of updates and how many hours that it added to the game. It's like, holy cow. So to me, it's very exciting that Kynseed is still being developed and hopefully stays popular. I mean, I know a lot of people had stopped playing when they found out that there was going to be such a major update to the game, but I thought, I don't want to. I don't want to stop playing. I want to keep going and work on my goals, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm very excited about that update, and we'll be sharing more about that when we know something. Okay, let's try not to trash another relationship today. We've done Copper Kettle twice. Not once, twice. I've given him something that he hated. It's like, oh, come on. Let's don't have any hates today. Let's don't have any malfunctions today. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. So please don't let us have any trust relationships today. It's just too many too soon. It's just too soon. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going around and checking with all my peeps and giving gifts out and getting those reputation points. And I thought I totally spaced it that there's supposed to be a sheep auction, and I want to grab another sheep. And it's so easy, and I've left this in instead of cutting this out. Oh wait, it is flower show day. Flower show day. What I was trying to say is that it's so easy to miss that that things happen in a different haven. So the flower show is here. So we are going to participate in the flower show, and what they're looking for is variety and as high a quality as you can get. So I'm using things that are like not super rare. That's from a different realm, or a different haven. So I've turned all that in. That is 11 o'clock, and we come back by 3 o'clock or after 3 o'clock to see if we won or not. So that's cool. So now I need to go to Mellowfields Haven, to the whatever their fairground is, to go see a sheep auction. So I happen to know that Fine Fae is in Mellowfields. So again, there is no way of knowing that without having just gone there. So that's how I knew that. And I hope they do change that with the update, because that's very frustrating. So it's supposed to be a sheep auction down here today. And I want another sheep. That will give me 3, and that's the maximum that I can have. Oh, good. I'm just in time. All right. Let's check. Mood is, it's average. I missed something, so I don't know. And I'm just trying to get one for a low price. So you really have to pay attention. You can outbid yourself. And I just bid 4. So now I need to pay attention that I was the higher bidder. Now there's somebody else. And I didn't win it. So it's okay. You've really got to watch it though. I've overbid my own self. Hopefully they'll change that. Whenever they do an update, because that's very frustrating to overbid yourself. So you have to watch where the bid is, so you can watch on the screen. And that one went. I didn't even bid on it. I was watching I don't know what these attributes. Oh, this is Gordon Fleece. Okay, let's watch this. Hearing is poor. Quality is poor. But they're friendly. But it's the last one of the day, and so I'm going to bid on it. So now you can see, I guess they have changed that. That was an update I never remembered. So it's showing that I could win it for 4. Am I going to get it for 4? I got it. I got that sheep for 4. So, again, it was the last one of the day, and I thought, whatever. And so it automatically gets sent to your farm. So it's like, okay, I wanted to accomplish those 2 things today. So it's really important to check your calendar every day so you don't miss things that you would want to do, like those flower contests. They have all kinds of things like that. It's like, okay, where is my fast travel place? You can miss things like that, and you get them on your calendar by going to the quest boards, and they have little things like little cards I'm making a card with my hands. You guys can't see me. How ridiculous is that? You can put those things on your calendar by clicking those little cards on the boards, and it tells you where these things are, and these markets, and like the sheep market and the flower contest and things like that. You get reputation points for these contests, so it's very worth joining them, attending them. Even if you don't win, it's really worth it. So that's one reason why I did it, and it's kind of fun. It's like, anytime you're doing a contest, you might win, right? I mean, that's fun. That's how I feel. Okay, that's John Bowes. Where are you, John Bowes? I want to give you some gifts, John Bowes. In the meantime, look over here. Oh my gosh. Let's grab these. We use those in the apothecary all the time. That's a kookadoo. John Bowes, you're hiding from me. I don't know where he's at. So anyways, it's definitely worth it to participate in those contests and things. And look at this wind. Holy cow. No pun intended, because I'm going to the cow farm. It's very, very windy. I like the weather in this game. I love it that it will be sunny and then it will cloud up and rain, but it doesn't rain all day, which is really cool. So again, I'm looking at the friendships. I'm looking at where I'm at with the villagers in this area. There's a tab at the top that tells you which villagers are in the haven that you're looking at. So I was looking at the Vale Haven. It shows who lives in the Vale. And one of my goals is to be best friends with everybody in the Vale first. And once we're done with that, we'll move on to the other havens. I don't know how long that's going to take. I assume I can get the Vale done in my lifetime. We had a new person move in. It's like, okay, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I got to go make friends with them. So that's my goal. And then once I get that accomplished, then I'll move on to another haven. And I don't know which one yet. But we'll be friends all over the world. And I'm assuming that the friendships stay in your family. That would make sense, because in real life families, if my mom's got friends, they're my friends too. So that's why I'm looking at it in a role-playing manner. And so that's what I'm hoping. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody show that. I've heard of them on the Discord channel. People talked about how that they traded Merryweather for something like 60 years of their life. They got everything from Merryweather, and then when they passed on at age 50, their next heir owed 10 years of their life to Fairweather. And that's how, they were just trying to hurry that all up. I'm not trying to hurry that all up. It'll happen, and I will trade years of my life for Fairweather, but not my entire life. No. I have some things I want to accomplish in my life, just like in my real life. So, again, something that I've said in other series is that I'm playing, I role play parts of myself. Obviously, I am not this little tiny creature that goes to the Fey world. I can't do that. But, in this case, I was able to create this character that kind of looks like me, but I make choices based on what I would choose. So in other words, I never play thieves or murderers or anything like that in games. I play a good character who wants to help other people. And that's kind of how I am in real life. I try to help other people if I can. I've always had a goal in my life of trying to make someone smile every single day. And when I was in the workforce, I did a number of things in my career. One of them was I was tech support for a major university systems department where they had all the data going back more than 100 years that the university had been there. And so it was and I supported like 85 people, and mostly I supported them because their computers were usually fine. It's just like, go reboot and let me know what happens. So that was one thing that I did, and it's like, where am I? I got to go down here and let's put a pause on that, on my career, and let's look at this. Congratulations, you submitted your entries in good time. Judgment happened. Let's see. We have everyone gather around for this year's flower show. We've had some great entries this year, but we could only have one winner. But first, the runners up. So I was the fourth runner up. I came in fourth place with 24 points. So I had 3 3-star flowers. Now we're down to the final 3. Let's see what they won with. That gives us something to shoot for. So let's see. Third place had 4 stars, 1 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 5, 5, and 5. So we got a long ways to go with 30 points. Actually, we're only 6 points away. So that's not too far away for us. Here's what we won, by the way. The first 3 are the ones that we put in the contest. The rest of them are gifts. So we gained 5 reputation points, and we came in 4th place. Plus, we got a whole bunch of stuff. So awesome. Career. So I was supporting all these people. That's one of my things I did in my career. And of course, I worked in an office. So it was a goal to make at least one person laugh every day. And it was pretty easy to do on Mondays because I was always really cheerful on Monday. I love my work. I love my job. I love my career. And I really like the people I was working with. I would come in and I would say, Happy Monday to everybody that I saw. Now, you might have surmised that oftentimes I would get a scowl from people who hate Mondays, which a lot of people hate Mondays. I didn't necessarily love Mondays because things were always wrong, especially if there was a storm over the weekend. Half the computers in the town needed to be rebooted. So that was kind of a pain. But at the same time, even on those days, I would say to people, Happy Monday. And I would usually get a smile from somebody, at least a snarky one. That counts, right? So it was always my goal to make somebody smile every single day. And that is a goal that I still have. And I am retired, and I don't see people a lot. I talk to some people, usually it's relatives that I talk to every single day, but I don't see people a lot because I'm a homebody. I love being at home. So my outlet is to make you guys smile. And if I can make you guys smile, then I have accomplished my goal for the day. So hopefully I can make you smile. If I made you smile, let me know. In fact, down in the comments, the secret word of the day is smile. Use the word smile down in the comments. Don't say the secret word of the day is smile. Just use the word smile in the comments. So like I said, I've always felt like it's a way of giving back. It's a very small way, but it works for me and makes my heart lighter when I've made somebody chuckle, made somebody laugh and whatever. So that's what I'm trying to do. One of the things I'm trying to do with this is I'm trying to lighten your day. And if I did, let me know that I did. So as always, we are going to check out our apothecary, and I'm going to make one of the remedies first, and then I will do a time skip so that you don't have to sit here and watch my character hour after game hour make tons of remedies. So I just like to show one, and this one is going to be a potion. And we're going, I really like the mini games on the apothecary. I know a lot of people don't. I like them in the apothecary. I hate the blacksmith one. I don't know if I have a future heir that's going to like it, but I sure don't like it. I like the apothecary. I like how you put the ingredient. It feels very real. It feels like I'm actually doing something. I've played other games where you make potions and stuff, and it's just not very, it's like immediate. It's not very satisfying. Look at that, a 4-star. So time skip, it's now midnight. So I'll always show you when I have a time skip, and I'll make a comment in my description that I did that. And I love going to the shelf and taking a quick look. There's no reason for it other than I just like to see how many things are on the shelf, just kind of an eyeball. It's, oh, that feels so much better than when I walked in, It's very, very cool. So it's midnight. I want to try to get home, and I want to, if I can, fish up some moonfish. I'll probably check the berry bush. It's like I always forget those night berries, and I really need to get more night berries. I need to go to the other locations that they are located and get them. But, I don't think of it. There's other things on my mind, so many things to do. And like I've said so many times, this game, there's so much to do. You kind of have to get yourself focused. Otherwise, you're all over the place, right? So I don't know why I'm doing this, why I'm feeding my sheep, because it seems like to me that they're never giving me manure in the morning, which is really what I'm trying for. If I can have manure every single morning, then I can go put that. That'd be part of my morning routine. I go put it on my planting areas. By the way, one of the huge updates that are coming is you're going to be able to customize your farm. Oh, I love what I'm seeing that they've been teasing about. I hope they fix this daggone thing. I've got 3 sheep all clumped up together, and I'm trying to feed one of them. It's like, really? It's so frustrating, and I keep clicking on the same one that I've already fed. Gordon Fleece, that's the new baby. This baby likes carrots. You are after my heart, Gordon. You are after my heart that you like carrots. That is awesome. It's so easy. Some of the other ones like things I don't want to give up. Carrots, I've always got a plethora of carrots. So I love my new little sheep. So now I've got 3, and hopefully I'll get more manure for my plants. I would turn on my light here, but quite frankly, I still think that, and if I can turn the right direction, this would really go over a lot better. Whistle root, 4-star. I think that you get better fish, or you get fish with the light off. I could be crazy about that, but I really think so. I think I've heard conflicting thoughts about that on Discord, but I don't know. I think, I'm not sure. It seems like it to me. And what I was doing is checking, again, my calendar, something I want to make sure that I do every day, and it is a new day. No, I'm not trying to throw my fishing rod. I'm trying to pick up that whistle root. It's a new day. It starts at midnight. I really want to make sure that I'm checking that calendar on a regular basis and checking my quests too. So what I did is I turned on the light really quick to see if there's any fish in that pond, and there weren't any. It's like, okay, you guys are really hiding from me today. What the heck? So I can turn on the light just to double check. But, I didn't see any, so let's go back to the farm and let's get in bed. And I thought Ash had come back. I mean, that's crazy. The amount of time that he's gone now, that's crazy. That's Womarsh. And he's getting us a few things. He gets 10 items is what he gets. I'm sending him with a fishing pole. So then I thought, let me come down here and see if they put any manure down. They haven't. So anyway, I thought what I might do, this is a trick that I saw from another streamer, and I started to do it and I couldn't. If you put a seed in one of your quick bars, it makes hot bar, it makes your planting like super fast. It's like, no, 6 a.m. I really only need to sleep not at all. You never have to sleep as an adult if you don't want to. So, but I want to. All right, let's send Ash off again. We're sending him at 6 a.m. We're going to pick Womarsh again. There's a fish down there that I need him to get for me, and hopefully he'll be able to get him if he's there long enough. And go get him, Ash. Go get him, buddy. Thank you. And that, again, reminds me to feed that brownie bowl. And I've been putting in these weed skimmer fish because I get so many of them. Oh, we got a gift from Edward Teapot. Well, thank you, Mr. Teapot. What'd you send us? It is a proverb for dusk cherries. There's so many things we have not seen much of because they're in different havens, but we will. Now look at this. I fed them when I got home, and there's nothing. All right, Gordon of my heart. All right, his mood is happy. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can take pigs and maybe fish into battle with you, but I don't know because since I don't battle much, this is another case of trying to get one of the creatures that's in a pile. It's like, come on. I keep getting Lambo over and over again. Look how frustrating that is. It's like, really? I should probably go on the Discord channel and make that suggestion that you somehow separate them. Ah, Gordon. Oh my gosh, I thought that's who I was looking for. Goat. G-O-A-T. All right. Everybody, I think, has been fed. Alrighty, and so again, there's no manure. So what I'm trying to do, I haven't planted because I want to get my manure on the planting spots first. Today's a pig auction, which I don't see the need to have more pigs. Okay, there is one of these effigies over in Mosswhisper Ruin, which, as you can see, is down, it's to the right from Druid Cross, which is where we are currently standing. So I don't see, if we just go down and to the right, we're going to end up in Mosswhisper Ruin, which we really haven't spent much time there. But it's there. And there's supposed to be an effigy there somewhere that someone was looking for. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can find things like effigies or lost wedding bands or whatever. You can find them ahead of time, and then someone wants something, you can give it to them. You can also buy them. So if you happen to go to one of those places, I'm hitting a mushroom that's not mature. How smart is that? If you find, like if you go and you buy the effigies in a store or whatever, you can buy them ahead of time and then give them when someone asks for them. But I didn't happen to have this particular effigy, and so now I am searching the entire area, which I do not know very well because I think I've been here exactly once. And it's like, okay, is that mushroom ready? Yes, it is. Rainbow mushrooms. So anyway, I'm looking and looking and looking and looking, and my old eyes are like, okay, I have to stand still for a second so the screen stops scrolling so that I can take a good look. And the thing is, the effigies are brown, and they are often located on the brown spot, so they're really hard to see. So it's easy for me to miss things. So I have pretty good eyesight, but it's aging eyesight nonetheless. I do wear computer glasses that do help with eye strain and all that. But it's like, okay, where the heck is that effigy? It's somewhere, and I don't even remember which one it was. See, it could have been this brown spot right here, but I really got... There, I found it. Look at that. Did you see how invisible that was? Oh my gosh. Edna teapot. I also need a swam flatch, which I don't know if I have any on me or not. That's one reason why I try to keep one of each thing in my inventory, my personal inventory, is in case it gets asked for as a quest. So, okay. All right, I'm just kind of over. This is the Vale and all the people of the Vale, and I'm looking at the people that I need to work on their relationships for. So I'm really close on many of them. Just got to keep doing tasks for them. I need to take them gifts, and even talking to them is helpful. So all of those things are helpful when you are trying to get those relationships up. So let's see. I love the Worzel family because the Worzel family has the biggest orchard. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Only 2-star, but I don't care. Look at these pears. It's raining. That's why I came down to specifically get their pears. And once you get good enough friendship, you can get all these. Look at these. Isn't that awesome? It's like, yay. Unfortunately, they drop sometimes behind the trees and you can't see them. So it's like, I don't even know if I got everything that was available. Look at these 3-star apples. Awesome. Thank you, Worzels. 2-star apple. Why? I don't know. I have no idea why I got a 2-star and the other ones are 3. No idea. Another 2-star. Gassy apple 2. I've been getting 4 stars. All right, Worzel. I want to give you a gift. I have no idea what to give you. How about one of your own apples? Oh, what? What? I think it's Worzel's birthday. That's the only thing I can think of. I'd be a good friend if you can help me scratch my itch. So take this key, head to the middle ruin above the pond in Crumblechalk. Let me know what you find. If it's good to go, oh, okay, maybe he'll go himself. All right, he gave me the key to Worzel's grotto key. All right, and I got to explore the mine in Crumblechalk. All right, so what happened there is I made best friends with Worzel, and he had one final task for me, which was to take a key and go into a mine that he owned that he was afraid to go into and go check it out. So he gave me a key. I was like, all right, cool. In the meantime, let's go ahead and gift people. The Worzels have a chest as well, and an heirloom chest. I want to be able to get the code to it. Again, as I've said, I have made a list of who I know has chests, have heirloom chests. Sometimes they're in their house, sometimes they're not. So you got to look around, and maybe there'll be a list someday if someone puts out where all the chests are. So, but I had a note that the Scrumpies have a chest, and I want it. So I have to make sure that I make a note that Worzel's story is complete. So far, I have Betty, Ned, and Worzel, all Scrumpies that I've completed, and I wanted to make a quick note here that this is the last episode that I will be, the episode of Kynseed, that I will be doing it the way I currently have been, which is to play the game first and record it, and then go back and voice over it. Going forward, I'm changing that. I will be showing my face, which I've already done on some other playthroughs, and playing the game where you can see me playing the game. And I'm finding that to be really difficult because when I'm playing the game without talking, I'm focusing 100% on the game. I know exactly what I'm doing, and it's a whole different dynamic when you're playing and talking at the same time. So I'm getting better at it, but this is the last episode where you will not be seeing my face. Starting next episode, which is number 39, you're going to start seeing my face. So, good, bad, or ugly, that's it. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Oh, another sweet moss. Awesome is that. And let's see. Oh, who is that? Is that John Bowes? Oh, it's Edward. Hey, Edward. How's it going? Okay. Please don't let the poison tongues of others sway you. Keep handle on those kettles. Basically, we didn't always used to be this way. I was married to Holly and we moved in here. Then I saw how she looked at Ignatius and she saw how I looked at Edna. We had some hobblin' goblin dinner. One thing led to, oh my gosh, another, and I realized I liked the smell of mustiness and the way the light reflected off Edna's mustache. By the same end, Holly wanted Candy Daddy, and so here we are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? So, yeah. I don't want to say out loud what they did, but you guys know what they did. Oh my gosh. That's just so funny. The back story about this is hilarious. Some of their stories, it's like, oh my gosh. Too funny. Too funny. Things, and some of it is a little bit adult. So I make my channel. There's no swearing in my channel, and the only thing that would make it not appropriate for kids is the game content. And so in this case, it was very subtle. An adult reading that knows exactly what they're talking about. So it's very subtle. It's there, but it's subtle. So that's the only thing on my channel that I make it so that it's not for children, just so be able to make comments. Because if I make it for children, no comments are allowed. But my grandkids can watch this, and that's kind of my that's my goal. Can my grandkids watch it? And I got grandkids from 2 years old up to in their mid-20s, all those ranges. And so I try to make sure that the content I put out is appropriate for all ages. Now, having said that, I'm starting a playthrough of Oblivion, and there is content there that would not be pick the right tool, that would not be appropriate for the 3-year-old and the 5-year-old and 7-year-olds. So use your own judgment on that. And and I don't say it in my comment or my description that it's appropriate for children. I just say there's no swearing. But I think I'm going to start putting a disclaimer so people know that it's just, if they've never seen the game before, if they've never seen Oblivion before, they may not know that content is really, I would say 13 and up. And that's my assessment. I think the warnings on it say mature. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that description is. I'm kind of looking over Mother Hubbard's. There's so many things here that we need to work on as far as the cooking, and I want to get there. And this is Mother Hubbard. By the way, you can raid her garden anytime from day one. And so really I should be coming up here every day, but there's like 1,000 things I should be doing every day. Is there a pear tree over here somewhere? There certainly is. And I did 2 3-star pears. That's so awesome. So anyway, that's why I wanted to talk about the content just a little bit. But because we just come across something that was a little bit adult, but at the same time, it was kind of subtle. All right, Millie. Hello, Millie. What's going on? You got any, what do you want? Oh, seeds that grow in the spring. Oh, she wanted spring seeds. And, oh my gosh, she wants 11 lettuce seeds. And I thought about this for a second. I had already accepted the quest. I could have gone on and taken it off. At the same time, I think that I think the most of the time I have 85 and 5 rep. I have that boon where I can go ahead and get seeds from weeds, and if I do, then it's no big deal. I'll get more. Plus, I haven't been planting them because I'm trying to gather the fertilizer. It's like, I really would like to have had that fertilizer available to me early on, so maybe have spring that I have all the fertilizer I need. But you even collecting the fertilizer all winter long, I would not have had enough for the spring planting. So it's very frustrating. If that does affect your quality of your crops, then it does, especially the sheep. Like I've said before, I don't know. I know I've read that certain crops do better with sheep manure as opposed to pig manure. So I don't know. All right, Billy, what do you want? Going to the pub. I want to grow up just like him. You do, huh? Okay. Well, Billy, you have low aspirations, but if that works for you, then okay. All right, so now we know what not to give him, and so anything is fair game. I'm not going to go make him a blueberry pie, but I thought maybe a blueberry. It's just a guess, and I had so many of them. And a secret, in a teapot like sugar plum jam. That's great. I don't have enough sugar plums. I'm not going to make it. I don't even know if I could I don't know if I could if I had everything. So again, I haven't really got into the cooking and baking part of it. I don't know. Maybe one of my heirs will, and will own a bakery or something. I don't know yet. I have seen many people on Discord. Oh, that takes Pat Cow almost a full friendship. People in Discord that said they've owned every single shop in the game, which I can't, especially if you're moderately micromanaging. Is that a word? Minor micromanaging? I'm not sure. Even if you are doing that, then how could you? There's 12 shops in the game right now. And supposedly in the far future, we're going to be able to own taverns too. So how could you manage all of those unless they are self-sufficient? Then, okay. So I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to own more. I really don't care about the blacksmith. And it seems to me the only way to make money on the blacksmith is to make, iron, mine the ore, and make the things to stock the shelves and special orders. So, I don't know. I need to watch some more videos on that. That's what I've seen anyway, is people, they've got to mine like crazy. They got to make swords or whatever like crazy, special orders like crazy. And I don't know. I haven't been a fan of the mini game. I've only played it a little bit because it was part of the main storyline for our child character when they were still a child. So I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It does seem interesting, but I don't know that I want to own every single shop in the game. That just seems crazy to me. But we'll see. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because that's what's in my head right now. So okay. All right, we popped up to marshites. I think right over here, yeah, I think it's a thistle. Yeah. I wanted to go grab that. Anytime we come to see marshite, I want to try to remember to do that. And let's get some gooseberries, blueberries, and strawberries. Thank you, marshite. Appreciate that. He's also got some more rare items growing in his greenhouses. By the way, you can plant stuff in his greenhouses, so keep that in mind. Now, I'm kind of it's my own farm kind of thing, as opposed to planting stuff at someone else's place. But I'm like that anyway. I want to keep everything that's mine on my farm. It's kind of like Stardew Valley. People put chests all over the world, and I have never done that. It's like, no, it needs to be on my property. So you can see the money you saw dropping down. That's money coming in my pocket. I got over 37, almost 3,800 from my shops. How cool is that? And it's the end of the day for the apothecary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took 6 hits. That should not happen. Uh-oh. I got it. It looked like that one went in the water. I was afraid it went in the water. So, yeah, off to the right there, those greenhouses, you could plant things there. And I know they make that so you can. But I want to plant stuff on my own property. I don't want to have to remember to come up here to get things, right? I just got 2 of the items that I was talking about that were more rare items. These are things from actually Tirnanog? Yeah, these are things you can get in Tirnanog, but I don't go there very often, so I'm going to come down here and make sure I got everything here. Oh, we got, what is that, catnip? Got some catnip. All right. Good. It's like I hit it and hit it and hit it. I don't know why that is. It shouldn't be missing like that, and I don't know why it is. It's like, okay, did I get everything before we leave? It's getting late. It's like, all right, let's get going here. Travel, fast travel. There's other ways of fast traveling, but we haven't gotten to them yet. We will eventually. I noticed that Belle Pepper lives with Ginger Nut now in the burial grounds. I thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know where Belle Pepper came from, but I thought, well, that's kind of fascinating. Plus, if we come down here and we're here after 10 p.m., there she is. I thought, what the heck? And she's not around here anywhere. I kind of wanted to meet her. So she's not living with Ginger Nut, but she lives here somewhere. And let's see, what does she like? Drumsticks. I got a few because I buy them anytime I see the traveling trader has them. So I don't know where she came from and why she's here. I guess she came from another haven, as far as I know, because there's no other peppers that live here. So I don't know the people, I don't know the names of the villagers in the other havens because I haven't traveled around to meet them yet. So you can see there is the grave lilac is here, but it's only 8 o'clock. So it is in my best interest to wait and not cut them until after 10 o'clock because it makes a difference in the quality. And I only found that out by accident. It's like, whoa, it happened once and then it's like, okay, wait, let's go later. And that's why I'm kind of wandering around wasting some time. And let's see, this is Ginger Nut, and I think we're best friends with her now. We did a task for her. Oh, she wanted a fish. Thank you. There we go. We'll take that. No, I guess we're not best friends yet. But we got 19 brass. Awesome. And 15 French reputation points. We want that. We're halfway through level 5 already. So let's see. Let's give you something. Oh, you like moonfish. Well, okay. Oh my gosh, 66 friendship points, and now we're best friends with Ginger Nut? Wow. I can't leave this world without our Hazel. No, what? Could you take her this pendant? It used to be her dad's. It must have belonging to someone else once it says sterling silver on it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ginger Nut, for making me laugh. So she's got this pendant that says sterling silver on it, and she thinks that means that it belonged to somebody named Sterling Silver. Is that not funny? Oh, she needs a Druida effigy. Oh, great. Another one of those. And I always take the task. And did I have one? Yes, I happen to have one. So I didn't have to go searching all over the world for it. All right, cool. So we have we've now made best friends. And Ginger Nut is giving us one final task to go give a pendant to her daughter, which we will. So now it's 9 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. You can look at my little clock up there. That was that's the fair weather gift in the very beginning when you go from child to an adult. You're going to lose 5 years of your life. You go from 13 to 18, and you get to pick one item. So you're basically trading 5 years of your life for that one item, and I picked the clock. I hate the dandelion clocks. They drive me just a little bit crazy, and so therefore I went ahead and got this clock here where you don't have to deal with the dandelions. So that was my choice, and there was always 3 things available each time, and I don't know how often they change. I think someone on Discord told me they change every year. So before the end of the year, I would want to check and see if there's anything. There we go, 10 p.m. So I'm going to go around and collect the grave lilac now. And hopefully get better ones than I would have at 9 p.m. And hopefully they wouldn't even be better at 11 p.m. I don't think so. So anyway, I could be wrong. If I'm here after 11, we'll find out. So it should be 3-star. There we go, another 3-star. And let's see, there's another one right there. Like I said, I think there's 6. Unless I've missed any. And if anybody knows differently or better than me, let me know. Because I think there's 6 total. And 3 are at 11 o'clock, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Off we go. And let's see. Crumblechalk mine, that was one of our tasks. So I thought, you know what? Let's run over there and see if it's a real quick thing. Hopefully it's a real quick thing. We can go finish that task. Let's see, where's the mine at? Oh my gosh, there's 3 mines. And I don't know which one it is. And I get a whole bunch of stuff. Friendship points, some ore. And I get to keep a key, I guess. It's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, which one? Pick. I don't know. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I really shouldn't have decided to do this. Because I like to be home at, midnight or so. Again, as an adult, you don't have to sleep. All right, so what is around here? A rainbow mushroom. Oh, yeah. Is this the one? It's like, can I go in here? I don't know. Again, I don't know which one it is. Crumblechalk mine. Oh, I see something over there. Yes. Proverb for wheat. Okay. Oh, and it says return to Worzel Scrumpy to complete the task. So, cool. So the task is actually complete. Now, do we go in here? So there's something about going in the deep mines. And I guess there's these things called knockers that can knock you out of the mine, I think. I really don't know much about it. I've seen it on a couple of streams, and it's like, it's hilarious because it's got something chasing you, and it's like, and I'm really, right now my heart was racing like crazy. It's like, this is making me really nervous being in here. Boogeyman fungus. Okay, that I don't remember getting that before, but I think that, I must have. There's another exit, and let's see where it takes us to. Festival Green? What? I don't want to be in Festival Green. No, I want to go home, actually. And now we're back in the deep mine veil of the Vale. So again, this is a location within the Vale. This mine is, the town or whatever. It's like, how do I help me get out? How do I get out of here? I just want to go home. So I don't know if there's any fast return scepters or anything like that. Let's see, how do I get out? Where am I? How do I get out? I don't know if there is later in the game. I have no idea. Somewhere I had seen a list of all of the gifts that you can get from fair. I shouldn't say gifts. All of the items that you can get from Fairweather, trade your years of your life for. I saw this huge list, and some of the stuff, it was pretty awesome. And I don't remember if there was a fast return thing to go home quickly. I probably ought to check on that. And keep an eye out for it if so, because it sure would save a lot of time if I could just go home really quickly after a long day. Like, it's already 2 o'clock and I'm not home yet. And I was hoping, sometimes you can oh, I didn't want to do that. I can't talk to him. No, I couldn't complete the task. So sometimes you can complete things when they're sleeping. Like I proposed to Arthur Brown in his sleep, which was hilarious. You got to go back and watch that episode. It was so funny. He was asleep in his bed, and I proposed to him, and he accepted. So I thought, well, do you think he'll remember this tomorrow? It was really funny. So anyway, as you can see, I got my lantern on to help me see where I'm going. We're home. It's 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. And I'm really hoping, nope, there's no sheep manure. Daggone it. Why not? I do not understand. Why am I not getting it every day? It doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, I can't not get the berries, and let's go get the berries. The strawberries and the blueberries. Get those, and look at these 1 star. That's horrible. Why? Why? And I thought maybe we could get some moonfish, maybe. I see 1 or 2. There's some in there. Yeah, we got, oh, good. I don't know when they stopped giving me the fish, the moonfish. Maybe it's morning, which is 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I only got just barely, and I got another hour and a little bit to go. So we can grab some. Whoopsie-doo. But it's so easy to do that. Hit it too far. So when you start being able to cast really far away and you're trying to cast in a little tiny pond. Yes, turn our light off. Maybe I'll have better luck, says my little brain. So anyway, we're going to try to get the rest of these moonfish real quick before dawn, which I think is 6 a.m. Oh, good. 3-star. We're getting double fish. Oh, I love it. And that's a skill level thing, I do believe. So awesome. It's a great way for us to end our day, isn't it? Getting these double moonfish, or I'm not getting moonfish, I'm getting pond lurkers. What is the matter with my brain? I think Rhiannon needs to go to bed. She's been up way too long. So we're going to go put Rhiannon to bed, and I want to end my episode here as well. Thank you so much for following along. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and like those videos as well. Most important thing is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.